I wanted to remind you about the last chance product sale that's going on. Some of the stuff is already gone, but there's a lot that's still left, and a lot of it is at a discount from 10% to 75%. Really great deals going on. You can see that, shop that last chance sale on my store. You can go to tinacarini.stampinup.net, and that will take you straight to my store, and you can click on last chance product sales and it will show you everything that is available. And then don't forget about the free gift from me. You'll receive a pack of embellishments or a spool of ribbon and hand-stamped card if you purchase $50 or more before tax and shipping. And that has to be between April 1st and April 16th is the last day. And you must use this house code right here. So that way I know that you are doing the special and I know who gets it. And you will receive hey Lynette, you will receive the gift from me when I close out the order. Give me time to get it back and then ship to you. Okay, one last reminder about what's going on, and I couldn't decide which one to show you because I like them both, but this is so cool. This is Paper Pumpkin for April, and the last day to subscribe is April 10th. So you want to make sure that you subscribe. That's only a couple of days away, and so you can get in on Paper Pumpkin. So cool. So anyway, lots of fun. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then let's see what else. Oh, I have not forgot about my Paper Pumpkin alternatives. I've actually been working on them all morning since I already had my project for today done. Yay me! So I've been working on them, and I will be either doing a video or coming on live sometime soon to show you my Paper Pumpkin alternatives and what I've come up with. I think, oh, you guys, don't forget to subscribe for my newsletters. That's the best way to stay up to date with everything Stampin' Up and everything that's going on with me, with all my events, my Facebook stuff that I do, and just all kinds of stuff, my specials, all that kind of stuff. And check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll post a link in the description of this video. Probably be up by tomorrow. It might be up by tonight, but I'm not promising. It will be up by tomorrow. And check out my blog too. That is spongeandstampit.com. And let's see. Oh yes, pop-ups. In your screens, whether you're looking at your on your phones, your tablets, or your computer screen, is going to depend on where it pops up at. But during my live, there'll be a little pop-up, and it will say to get notifications every time I go live. If you want those notifications, which I hope that you do, go ahead and click that. That way you will definitely get notified every time I go live. So if I do a spur of the moment, or maybe you get busy in your day and you forget or don't realize that it's noon on Wednesday or it's 8 on Friday, you will get notified of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. This is the project that we're going to be doing. This cute little box, purse, whatever you want to call it, but isn't it adorable? And this is using the stitch nested dies. And I'm going to show you how to make it. It's really, really easy. We're going to be making this one, but I'm going to do it just a little tiny different. And this uses the Free as a Bird stamp set. And I am going to be using a sentiment out of that one. So Free as a Bird. This is not retiring. Yay! It gets to stay a little longer. And the dies that we're using is the Stitch Nested Label dies. They are retiring. But you guys, they are at a discount. They are, let me see, I wrote it down so that I would not forget. They are regularly $35. They're on sale for $28 right now. And let me show you these dies. So this is them, and these are what you get. They are perfect for labeling. They're perfect for just using as a decorative piece, a border, a background, whatever you want to use them for. They're perfect. So we're actually going to be using them today to make this cute little box. So I am using this second to the largest, or the next down to the largest, and then the next down from that one. So that would be the largest, second, and third. Okay, so we're using the second and the third largest. And then we're going to put these aside. And through the magic of TV, I have already die cut them so that you don't have to sit here and watch me die cut. But the boss, she's a little sad. She's not making her appearance today, but I think she'll get over it. All right, so what you need is a half a sheet of cardstock. So this makes a full sheet. I just cut it in half, and it gives us an 8.5 by 5.5 piece. And then we're going to bring in our trimmer, which I left over at the other spot where I was working on my paper pumpkin. So let me grab it real fast. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put it in with the 5.5 inch side at the top of your trimmer, and you're going to measure out 2 inches and give that a cut. Then this piece right here, you cut out the largest die, not the largest, but the second to the largest. So the largest of the two that you're using. And you're going to just angle that in there. If you angle this right, you will just fit 2 of them on here, which is what you need to make this box. So you'll have your strip, and you'll have your your front and your back side of the box. You can get 2 boxes from 1 sheet of cardstock. Okay, then that's all you do. You run that through your boss or the Stampin' Cut and Boss machine. And then you want to take a piece of designer series paper, and you're just gonna, here, I have this. I already cut these out, and I didn't bring another piece over to show you guys, but I know that you guys already know how to do it. But you just line that on your designer series paper, however you want to do it, however it fits the best for you to get the most out of it. And then you have those 2, and let's see. And really and truthfully, you only need 1, but if you're the type of person that likes to decorate the back of your boxes, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, you'll need 2. And then we need our scoring tool. So I'm going to bring that in, and I am going to score this long side down like so. And I don't want that one. I want this one. I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch on both sides, okay? So I know that I'm actually scoring it 3/4, but I know that 3/4 is 1/2 inch away from 2, and it's easier for me to score it on the outside than it is on the inside. And then I want to score this at, I got to make sure I'm right here, 1 3/8. 1 3/8. So 1, 2, yeah, 3/8. 1 3/8. 2 3/4. Hope I wrote the right measurements down. 5 3/4. You never know with me. And then 7 1/8. Okay, 7 1/8. All right, so we're done with that. So I am gonna actually always knock that out. Let me put this out of the way, and we are going to go ahead and, you know what, I'm not going to fold the sides yet, but I am going to fold on these score lines here. And then what I'm going to do is take my paper snips, and I'm going to go just from this score line and just cut a little wedge. So we're just going to miter it. So just from that score line, just like that. So you don't want to cut a whole lot, but just give it a little miter. It's all you want to do. So then you're going to do that on each one. So, and it doesn't matter if they're perfectly even or, and all that good stuff. So it is, just give it a little miter. All right. And you'll see why, because it just makes it, gives you your tabs. Just like that. One more. And let's see here. Bloop. And bloop. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me today. All right, so that's what it will look like when you're all done. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and fold this up on each fold line. I didn't do it because I just wanted it to be not bent, so I could really see where I was mitering at. But, and also, if you want to use tear and tape, before you miter it, you want to take a strip of your tearing tape and go all the way across on both sides and then miter it, or fold it and miter it. Anyway, however it works best for you. That's how you want to do it. Okay, so now I'm taking in, which I already have these cut. There is a back side and a front side. So the back side is rough. You can feel where the stitching is pushed out. So the front side is the smooth side. So I want to put it, fold this in, and I want to put that right on there as equal and even as I can get it and flush to the bottom. Okay, I am using my glue of choice, which is Tombow glue. Now, tear and tape would be less messy than Tombow can tend to be, but because I don't do things straight most of the time, I am using Tombow. It just gives me a little bit of wiggle room. All right, so there. So that is that. I'm just going to give it a second or two to adhere. Then I'm going to flip this side, do the same thing to this side. You know what I did? I'm not going to tell you what I did because you won't be able to notice. You might be able to guess what I did, but that will be the back side. Okay, so, oh, I tell you, anything that goes wrong on a live definitely will. That's for sure. Okay. So there is my front and my back. And then these are going to come up just like this to form the sides and the bottom of my box. Just like that. Isn't that cute? That is super, super easy to do. And then we're just going to put some glue on each one of these tabs. And I'm only going to glue the tabs that I'm working with because you guys know how I am. I tend to be a little sloppy. Alright, so just like so. Probably shouldn't use that word, but oh, and then the same thing for this side. Just line that up just like so. Kind of hold it just to give it a second or two to stick. Good. And then we'll do the tab. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side as well. And then these just go right in there like that. Okay, just like so. Just like that. And then this one too. And I didn't burnish my score lines, so they're kind of not going to be right. They're not as crisp fold as I would like. And this one I did not get all the way over. So there we go, just like so. All right. Good thing that's the back. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the same thing on this side. I'm going to go ahead and put my glue right there. Bring these in just like so. And if you get glue on your finger, then you get it everywhere. Or at least I do. I'm sure you guys do too. Yeah, perfectionist. You guys are funny. Okay, so I think sometimes to a fault. Alright, so let's bring those down in here and line that up just like so. Oops. Come on. Whoops, too far. Too far. There we go. And then this side just like so. Alright, so there. Isn't that simple, you guys? That looks pretty easy, doesn't it? I hope I made it look easy anyway, because it really is. Now you can take a hole punch if you have one. And I am going to just stick this in here, and I'm going to eyeball about where I want my holes to be. If it's not perfect, do not worry about it. It's not going to matter at all, and nobody probably will even notice it, because they're just going to notice how stinking cute it is and going to be so happy that you thought about them. All right, there we go. So there is our holes. Now I'm going to come in with, you know what? Actually, we're going to decorate it before I put the ribbon on. Wish I had a baby wipe to get some of this glue off my finger. All right, so we're going to adhere our designer series paper that we've already die cut using the stitched nested labels. Okay, so, and just center that on there, just like so. Okay, and then the same thing with this side. I don't think that this is playing with patterns, and I don't think you can still get this. I'm pretty sure you can't. I could be wrong, but when you go into the store, my store, and if it's not there, or if it says no longer available, it's no longer available, and you can't get it anymore. So this is the reason why, is because this paper is retiring as well. All right, so that's that. So now I am going to do my string, or not my string, but my ribbon. This ribbon is the, oh shoot, I didn't write this name down. This is Petal Pink. I don't remember the name of it. And all honesty, I don't remember if I saw if it was retiring or not, so I'm not sure. Oh no, I want to go in this way. So you want to go in from the front to the inside. Pull out enough to tie a knot. So we're going to tie a little knot on here. Try to anyway. Thank you, Chris. I think it's cute too. I love it. I think it looks like a cute handbag with a little handle on it. More than a box, truthfully. Alrighty. And then we're just going to tie that knot. And then we're going to trim off this. Could have got that knot a little tighter, but oh, that just pulled right through. Uh-oh. Okay. That's because I didn't tie it very well. Alright, so you think I'd be better at tying a knot than that. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Just like so. Pull this through. Tie a knot. Just like that. Not like I did the first time. Not at all like I did the first time. Alright, there we go. That is a much better knot. trim that off. And hopefully I left myself enough room on this side to tie a knot. I hope so, anyway. We'll see. Okay, come in. And I'm just going to pull a little bit more through here and tie a knot. Here we go. Trim this. Boop. And there's our handle. Isn't that cute? Gosh, I love that. All right, so now I'm going to bring in the daisy punch. This is the larger daisy of the two. You have your daisy punch and then you have your medium punch. I'm going to use the daisy punch, and I need some white cardstock, so I'm going to bring in some, and I'm just going to punch out 2 daisies, just because I think it'll look a little cuter. So I punched out 2 daisies. I am going to use a dimensional to put them together with, because I want them to have a little bit of depth to them. Kind of line those up crisscross or off-centered like that. All right, and then I'm going to take my bone folder, and with this you want to be careful because you don't want to break off the daisy leaves. So you want to just kind of support it at the bottom here. And I'm just curving the bottom layer down. And then I'm going to curve the front layer up. Trying to be very careful. I should have probably done this before I attached it, but I think it's going to be just fine. All right, so there we go. So there is our daisy. That's going to go right on there. Actually, this one, I think I'm going to do it a little differently than we did this one. Instead of putting, I colored my basic pearls with my dark Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blend marker, and just gave it the center. I think on this one, I want to do something a little different, and I hope that it turns out like I have envisioned it to. So I am going to put this on the back of that. I'm going to stick it in the middle, just like that. Now I'm going to bring in another piece of cardstock. So I've got some Petal Pink. I think Petal Pink goes really nicely with the Calypso Coral, and I wanted to coordinate something on here, so I thought the Petal Pink handle, and then we're going to use a little Petal Pink for our sentiment. And the sentiment, like I said, I'm using Free as a Bird, and I think this is Thanks for Being You. Yep, Thanks for Being You is what we're going to use. I'm going to ink that up in Calypso Coral. Just like that, hopefully. Stamp that down, just like so. And then this is the other punch that we're using. This is retiring. This is the Classic Labels punch. This also is marked down to $14.40. It's an awesome deal. So it normally is $18. So you're saving, what, $4? That's pretty cool. I'm just going to center that in there. This punch has so many different uses to it. I think I've showed you guys throughout the last year different ways that you can use it, and little windows you can make and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's an awesome tool to have in your craft room. All right, so there's our Thank You for Being You. And then I colored using, I hope I didn't lose it. Yeah, here it is. A piece of basic white twine, baker's twine. This is from the snail mail combo pack where you get the Blushing Bride and the basic white. So the Blushing Bride was just a little too pinky, so I just took my dark petal pink marker, alcohol marker, my blends, and colored it. And it dries really fast because it's alcohol. And then I'm going to tie a bow, and I'm hoping this is going to turn out as cute as I envision it to be. I really, really do. I'm hoping. Sometimes you can envision something and you think, yeah, that's going to be great, and then it just doesn't quite work out the way that you wanted it to. I am going to adhere that at an angle, like so. I'm going to use a glue dot, I think. Did I take my glue dots to my other station? I think I did. Okay, so good thing it's not very far away. All right, so I am going to just take a glue dot, just like so. I do not understand why these glue dots are on the back side of this tape instead of here. I don't know what happened there. I don't know, maybe they changed it? I have no idea. All right, so here we go, just like so. And then this is going to go across just like that. But I'm going to pop this up. I'm going to put a dimensional right in the center of our bow. Hey, Nikki. I'm almost done. And then we are going to stick this right like that. And then I still think that it needs a little bit of a rhinestone or something on there. Just like so. Thanks for being you. Isn't that the sweetest? I just think that's just so cute. You can leave those long or you can trim them. And I think I'm going to trim them just a little bit. Like so. All right. And I really wanted this to be straighter, but I didn't get my, that's fine. Okay, so where are my rhinestones? Where are they? Well, maybe we're not going to put a rhinestone on there. How about that? Because I don't know what I do with my little box, my little container. Well, did I bring them over? Maybe I brought them over here. As soon as I say goodbye to you guys, I'm going to find them. They'll be right there in plain open view. I know they will be. But I sure don't see them right now. Well, maybe they're under these papers. Aha. Okay, there we go. I hid them from myself. Bring on the bling. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's do, I got some retired stuff in here too. I really need to clean this out. Okay, I am going to use regular basic rhinestones. And I think I'm just going to leave it basic. I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool, and I don't know where I'm going to put them though, because I think we're just going to place them all around, truthfully. I don't know. Let's see, put one here, and maybe one here, just like so. There, so what do you guys think? Push that down a little. There we go. I think that looks weird right there though. I'm not sure I like that. So we're going to move that one. And let's put it, I don't know where to put it. Well, you stinker. Not right there. How about up here? How about right there? That works for me. Little bling bling, just like so. All right, there we go. So that's how you make that. It's super, super, super cute, you guys. And you can fill it with candy. You can, I was seeing if I had my notepads over here, but I probably don't. Knowing me, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so you can put a pack of notepads. I know that this does not match, but, not notepads, but Post-it notes in there. Isn't that cute? It's not quite big enough to put little 3x3 note cards in there. I don't think, but you can put Post-it notes, you can put candy, you can put little jewelries in there. You know what? You might just could, but you won't be able to fit the envelopes. I don't think you can get a 3x3. It's right at 3x3, the opening, so it would be really, really tight. But isn't that cute? And you wouldn't be able to fit your envelopes in there. All right, you guys, again, remember my ordering special, and it ends on April 16th. This is the last day to get my ordering special. You must use host code XNGJS4H9. And here we go. What do you guys think? Beautiful. Love them. Okay. And don't forget to shop the last chance sale, product sale, because you can get some really good deals. A few of my customers have really snapped up some really cool stuff. And they were excited because, oh, I can get more because it was so much cheaper. So make sure you shop that. Again, I'll put that list on there, the link to that list in my store, or you can just go to tinacarini.stampinup.net and it'll take you right to my store, and then you can click on last chance product sales. Don't forget my class on April 22nd at 6:30 p.m. Please RSVP for that, because I do cut and prepare each class specifically. So just make sure you RSVP so that I can have a kit cut and ready for you. We have lots of fun. We make 6 cards with envelopes, 2 each of 3 designs, and we have a lot of laughs, and we just have a lot of fun. If you're new to stamping and don't know how, that is no problem. I will be happy to show you how and teach you how to do it, teach you the basics. It's a lot of fun. It's not hard. Okay, you guys, so you guys have a blessed rest of the week. I will see you Friday back here at 8 o'clock. Okay, doodly-doo. Thanks, you guys.